One of Australia's regions, the so-called Australian Capital Territory, ACT, has announced plans to phase out diesel cars. As CarExpert reports, it is planned to completely abandon new cars with traditional engines here by 2035. The authorities of the region intend to influence the leadership of the country as a whole so that similar programs are adopted at the federal level. The year 2030 is called the intermediate stage of the transition period. AST estimates that by this time up to 90% of new car sales will be models with electric or hydrogen power plants. These plans include not only private transport, but also corporate car fleets, as well as taxi and car-sharing services. The regional government will also convert its own fleet to electricity. The mechanism for introducing the ban has not yet been announced, it still needs to be developed. However, the AST authorities have already announced their intention to develop the infrastructure for electric vehicles both independently and through industry incentives. For example, developers will be obliged to install charging stations in residential and commercial buildings in exchange for compensation. In Canberra, which, in addition to being the capital of Australia itself, is also the centre of AST, 180 public charging stations will appear by 2025. The Australian Automobile Dealers Association said such a decision could have a negative impact on the local auto industry. In addition, according to the experts of the association, the ban on new cars with internal combustion engines in a separate region is easily circumvented. A resident can buy a car in another region and re-register it at home as an old car. However, the association supported the concept of introducing stricter requirements for exhaust cleanliness at the federal level. The EU countries are currently in the process of agreeing to completely abandon new cars with internal combustion engines by 2035. However, it is already known that it will not apply to some manufacturers for at least some time. The exception, which can fall under, for example, Ferrari and Lamborghini, will be extended to companies that produce less than 10,000 cars per year.